Hello gents, this is Dan, aka Turbine 777, and no, there is no relation between the 777 and the 777, believe it or not, even though I do of course love the bird. I actually may change my name to Turbine 787 if I was to do an airplane, but here we go. I just wanted to do a quick little video here to demonstrate a couple different things about not only my setup, but I've been asked a lot of questions like FPS on my private email, certain different applications, add-ons that I've mentioned in the forum, and a couple other things. I've also been following a few threads, one about the virtual cockpit and about the triple head to go, and hopefully can get a couple of those demonstrated here, just to give you a quick taste, nothing major. As you can see, I've been trying to watch the Martineer DVD again, and soon will. I don't know how the quality is going to come out. I just stole one of my keyboard speakers, so I'm going to basically have that to throw the camera on and hope for the best. I don't have time to sit here and shoot this 50 million times, so it's going to be a one-take ordeal. Actually, before we get started, let me introduce myself. I am Turbine 777. Alright, now that crap's over with. There's a lot of different uses for multiple monitor setup. I'm not going to say triple head to go because you don't have to have triple head to go to do these things, but multiple monitor setup allows you to do a lot of things. Right now I have Photoshop open. I was touching up some paints, and one of the things that I wanted to show you was what multiple monitors can do for you. When dealing with Photoshop, of course, you can undock certain things with multiple monitors. If you want, you can free up your tool space, or excuse me, your real estate, and you could bring over all your menus on one particular screen. If I want, I could bring them over here. When you're done, you can save the setup however you want. My After Effects settings, I have all my toolbars, or all my tools, on one screen, and then I have my video that I'm working on in preview mode on, say, like this screen here, and then different crap, my timeline and all that hoop-de-ha over here. So that's that. Another thing that you'll notice about triple head to go is, let me minimize some of this crap. You can see that, let me back up here, you can see that the monitor with or the monitors with triple head to go, you have one wallpaper. It's one resolution, it's one screen, or functioning as one screen. I have one start menu down here, and then all the way over the real estate here I have my system clock. I seriously doubt that's coming out good, but you get the gist of it. Also, on multiple monitors, you can have the same wallpaper on each monitor, and as you can see here, that is my wallpaper that I have set right now, and that's that. There's just some cool little things here. It's not worth going out and getting triple head to go just to make your wallpaper stretch like that, although I probably would, because I'm kind of retarded like that. If you look up those two lights right there, is the TrackIR unit. Right now you see two red lights because I actually do have Flight Simulator loaded and I have it disabled. As I've mentioned on the forum, you can just assign a button to your joystick or your keypad to disable it. And I actually have that button on my temporary joystick right now. For this particular demonstration, I'm only going to be using this right here. It's fine. It's got force feedback, and it's more than enough for the little bit of actually hand flying that I've been currently doing. Yeah, pick on me all you want, whatever. Anywho, I do have a few gadgets. I was recently talking to somebody about gadgets. I have this SciTech unit here, SciTech, however you want to say it. I don't really care. But there it is. It does a lot of different things, comms, navs, DME. You know, this down here is my DME, and that's really great for doing the shorter flights that I tend to do. I have two throttle quadrants here, and of course they are hooked up to a yoke, the SciTech yoke, which is behind that monitor, and it's going to stay there for quite a while because I put it there and then moved my desk into the corner, and now I'm screwed. So moving along, the actual triple head unit, or transmitter I guess you'd call it, it affixes to your headset with this insanely cheap clip. I don't know if mine just broke the day I got it or what the deal is, but it comes off very easy. You have 3 different IR points on the headset. I don't know if you can see this in the video, but right now they're illuminating really cool. That is pretty damn cool. So, you know, again, you get it on, you have it set, and you move it around, and you adjust it to your liking, and blah, 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 blah. So let's get on with the flight sim. I'm going to move the camera back here on my speaker stand. See if we can get this, oh, my big ass head in the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to say head. So let me get over to my pilot seat, and here you can see the way it looks on my setup. Right now I'm parked at the Fly Tampa K-Buff, which is Buffalo, New York, and my frame rate, you can't see it from there, but up in the top corner, it's at between 22 and 27. Right now it's more at 22, so I'm moving my head around a lot. I have real world weather going on. It's pretty windy outside, and I am flying one of my particular favorites, which is my Iron Maiden library. Fly Tampa did a great job on this. I love all their airports. They even include sound files to the ongoing traffic, which is, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, real quick, I just want to show people what I really like about the virtual cockpit. Of course, you've probably seen a million of these type of videos where people slew around and go in and out and all that jazz. Well, there's so much detail to be enjoyed about the virtual cockpit. When I think my 2D days, it actually sickens me to think that that's where I was for as long as I was. But of course I can't live without my pop-ups. There's a lot more to the virtual cockpit than sometimes I want to do as far as turning my head and trying to find things. So I have like my FMC shortcut, I have my radio or comm panel pedestal, I also have I lost audio, there we go, and I also have my overhead, which would be up here, and of course I have my lights, which are right there. There's a ton of things I like for the pop-ups. I couldn't live without my pop-ups, but there's also a lot of things I love about the virtual cockpit. I want to show you what happens when you go out of range. Right now I'm out of range. Nothing happened, it's not crashed, you just have one green light. Once I get back into range, you have 2 green lights, and once again it's working. This is not a video to show off graphics. It's really just to show you a little bit of functionality and a little bit about my particular setup. As many people, oh, real quick before I do close, or take all this crap off and get back to my mundane life, I just wanted to point something out to Mark and to Jim. My kitty's all dry. I haven't done the toilet treatment in a very long time. Right, kitty? Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, I decided to come back one more time and just show you a little bit of the night display. Again, actually here we're at the new Dallas-Fort Worth airport, which was very nicely done, I must admit. I hope we soon see a KLAX. I never wanted to see a KLAX since the default FSX one is pretty decent, but haven't seen this, and implementation of some of the newer systems in the ground, I would definitely like to see a new wax. So, just a little showing you the lights, not so much the 3DO or anything right now. This is more concentrated on just the awesomeness of the virtual cockpit. It's hard to hold the camera and manipulate my head at the same time, but bear with me and we'll get through this together. The virtual cockpit and I are just, I can't say that we're lovers, but we are friends. If you're flying 2D, you really should give VC a little bit more of a chance, if you can. You know, of course, if you can't, if your system just can't handle it, well, you can't handle it. Come up to Massachusetts, or come down to Massachusetts, or come over the pond to Massachusetts, and I will build you one. Free of charge, of course. Well, for my services. But, anywho, that's it. Enjoy the video. I'm going to render this out, upload it, and eat. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later.